Okay, it's ready. You can start talking.
I love you, Mom.
Let her know what are we about to do.
Make pancakes!
Yeah. So tell Mommy bye. Tell Daddy bye.
Bye-bye, Mom and Dad.
All right. You ready? All right. We're
Yeah.
gonna put your pancake mix in there. All right. Bye, baby. I love you.
Bye, baby.
That your mommy is my baby. Okay, I am on my way to get a thing of water for the barn. Isn't even recording.
Ah, shit.
Okay, well, I'm recording now. Martha Graham to Agnes DeMille. There is a vitality, a life force, a quickening that is translated through you into action, and because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. If you block it, it will never exist through any other medium. It will be lost. The world will not have it. It is not your business to determine how good it is, nor how valuable it is, nor how it compares with other expressions. It is your business to keep it yours clearly and directly, to keep the channel open. You do not even have to believe in yourself or your work. You have to keep open and aware directly to the urges that motivate you. Keep the channel open. There is no satisfaction whatever at any time. There is only a queer divine dissatisfaction, a blessed unrest that keeps us marching and makes us more alive. Along those lines, Audre Lorde said, "When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then it becomes less and less important whether I am afraid." But this is an older book. It's called Creating a Life Worth Living, a practical course in career design for artists, innovators, and others aspiring to a creative life. Now, this is an older book. This was published by Harper Perennial, so looks like it was originally published in 1963. However, this is the 1997 version. Now, I've been reading The Artist's Way. I've been doing the artist dates. I've been doing the walking. I've been doing some of the tasks and some of the essays. Some of those things. It took me a little bit to get through the introduction, because I'm reading and listening to the 30th year anniversary one instead of the 10-year one. I still have the 10-year one. I've got writing in it from like the first 5 or 6 times I did this. Since this wasn't my first go round with The Artist's Way, I took an introductory week, and during that week I read the introduction, I did my morning pages, and took an artist date. My artist date was at Myrtle Beach at my mom's friend's condo. I took her for the day to visit with her friends, and I hung out at the beach in the pool for the day. That was my artist date. On the very first page of the introduction, Julia Cameron says people ask her, "How can you teach creativity?" And her response is, "I can't. I teach people to let themselves be creative." One of the things that has been relaxing me, helping my heart rate go down, and is meditative, is art, the watercoloring, is journaling, it is the morning pages, it is reading. I've been watercoloring, I've been journaling, I've been walking. You're going to see a mixture. David and I had a wonderful time at the concert. David and I have been making time to watch movies and documentaries. I've been wanting to do sunflowers for a while. We did sunflowers a long time ago in one of Rose's art classes. I've seen Bree do the most beautiful sunflowers. As a matter of fact, I've got one in one of my journal pages. I want to say I did last year, the beginning of this year. It might be the beginning of this year. The barn, I've got quite a few things. I've got some really good ideas. David's going to come help me as soon as I'm going to get the okay from the doctor to kind of do some of this stuff. Move some things around. Especially since NaNoWriMo is next month. October is Preptober, and I decided to use my Preptober time to get my creative space in order. I am most likely going to be writing on my MacBook. I don't think I'm going to be writing in here at the computer and want to rearrange some things. I'm going to take that chair that's in here and put it in the living room and put my old recliner in here. It's one of the original Lazy Boy Tweed smaller recliners. My aunt gave it to me. I want to get things situated so that I can relax with a cup of coffee and do some writing or some reading, maybe some research or some drawing or planning or whatever away from the desk. I know I'm going to need that break. Morning pages has been really good. It's been helping me figure things out. Morning pages are very much like a brain dump or a mind spill. You're just putting your thoughts and feelings or whatever, anything, all of that on the page. You write them without an agenda, no expectations other than just to write. Flannery O'Connor said, for me it helps clear away the clutter. It's a way to empty your inbox. I write because I don't know what I think until I read what I say. And Joan Didion said, I don't know what I think until I write it down. So morning pages are really about finding what's below the surface and clearing away the clutter. They're meant to clear the way so that creativity can happen. And the artist date is a way to encourage play, whimsy, to embrace our inner child, our inner artist. It's time for your creative self. You are taking your creative self on a date. So you could go to a movie, you could go to a gallery, to a museum, to a Dollar Tree, you could go to the park and draw or write or read. There are all different kinds of things that you can do on an artist date. Actually, there are lists on the interwebs with like 50 suggestions or 100 suggestions for artist dates. Cameron said, all large change is made through many small steps. Notice that word in there, steps. Walking leads us a step at a time. Walking gives us a gentle path. We are talked to as we walk. We hear guidance. It comes from within us and from the world around us, which is why I think it's important that I am doing the walking thing too. She doesn't actually introduce walking until like the second book, I think, but she wrote in the introduction part that she wanted to. She forgot. She was in week 12 before she realized she should have added it. Had this incident happen at the post office, and I had a fountain pen coming in from Jet Pens. It was my anniversary present. It's red and purple. It's shades of red and purple, y'all. And it's gorgeous. Well, we didn't get any mail at all Monday. Our mail never came in. I have informed deliveries, so they have these pictures in an email of what our regular mail is, and then they have tracking numbers for the packages. Well, I never got the mail. It never came. At 8:40 at night, it got an exception, and it said, your mail's returned to the post office. You can come pick it up from the post office. I was like, what in the hell? So I go to the post office the next morning. That's me going to the post office. I get to the post office and the lady I need to talk to, she's not there. There is no next window. So my little angry person is, what do you mean you don't know where my package is? What in the world? What do you mean? The one lady who's always helping me, she came back from doing something else right around the same time, and she found my package all. Hey y'all. Okay, so, it's me. Yeah, this was a catastrophe. I posted on Facebook, so if you've already heard the story, then you know. Yesterday, I was expecting mail. So I knew what was supposed to be coming. What was supposed to be coming was my patron rewards from Documented Journey, along with the renewed insurance card for the Forerunner that we were supposed to get back in July and we didn't get. So they had to send me another one. And then I was also supposed to get the Walking in This World by Julia Cameron, because I already have this one. And I ordered the new one. Now I have the new one on Audible. And I'm going to leave a link for the Audible version and the printed version down below. I was excited about getting them because this is the hardback, but it's the 30-year anniversary one. And I can annotate. I'm like, yes, exactly. So I was excited. So I had to run an errand. So I was like all excited, I've got things. I need to fill this in. I've got things, but I didn't have this with me Saturday and Sunday or yesterday. So I started doing this morning, and then this is today. And I did that. Well, I forgot to do that. So I went to the post office. I put Bree's stuff right there, and I put errands because I had to go to the post office. I explained the situation, and she was actually the person that I talked to who said she didn't know where it was. She was going to look for it and she would call me back. 2 hours went by and I didn't hear anything, so I went up there. And she apologized. She was really upset about it. I was like, it's not your fault. She didn't do it. What had happened is yesterday when they were delivering our mail, because our regular mail person is out sick. She's been out sick for, I guess, a week or so now. A few years ago, she broke a leg, her knee or something. She's been a mail person as long as we've lived here, and we've been here 11 years. 12 years. We've been here 12 years.
Shit. We've been here 12 years.
I was very pissed yesterday. So this was me yesterday, and I don't know how many other people's on our street didn't come, or if it was just my mail that didn't come. I don't know. That's what happened. I got to clean that. That's from all of this. Now this, I have not done. I haven't finished doing the video for YouTube yet. So for those of you who are watching, this is the Night Owl Planner Bullet Journal thing by Owl Paper. It is fantastic. It really is. She's got a lot of pages in the back, and I really love how she's got pretty much every single thing. The only thing I'm really not a fan of is there's no future log. She's got the quarter pages, and she's got like a goal page kind of thing, but this was the goal page, and I turned it into my idea page because I put my goals in the back on the days in the week where I had like right back here, because I didn't get it in July, so I think I got it the 3rd week of August. So I put my goals here, reflections for August here. I'm about to do reflections for September. So let's go to the actual fountain pen, y'all, because that's what this vlog is really about, right? I'm so excited. I got this from Jet Pens. It says Pen BBS. Berries. It's the berries one. It was one of the limited editions. They didn't have very many of them left. I don't spend a whole lot on fountain pens. See, Pen BBS. I like the box. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Okay, does this come up? It comes up, but there's nothing in there. Instructions. Remove the cap with right hand anti-clockwise. Oh gosh, I don't even want to open it, y'all. I don't know. So I guess it comes out this way. Y'all, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I'm going to have to put this one in there though. That looks like it's made for that one. So this is the fountain pen. It is red and purple, which is why it's called berries. Okay. Remove the cap with the right hand. Okay, now it says unscrew the tail cap at the rear of the pen and pull the rod all the way out slowly and carefully. 3. Submerge the nib entirely to the ink until the front end of the grip section. Then hold the tail cap with one hand and hold the barrel with your other hand. Depress the tail cap to the bottom of the barrel, and okay, we're gonna try it.
Unscrew the tail cap when you need to write a lot to make sure the ink can flow into the grip well and write smoothly. Screw the tail cap tightly when carrying the pen with you to prevent ink leakage.
Wow. Okay, I've never had one of these. Okay, so this is gonna have to stay somewhere close by because I'm gonna need those instructions again. All right. So will it? Oh, it does. Really loving these pens, these kinds of pens. I'm really loving these kinds of pens. Y'all, look at that. That matches that perfectly. So I am keeping the bulk of my fountain pens in here. Right now I have some on my desk, and I need to put the fountain pens back in here. This is my black leather Superior Labor. So this is the TWSBI Diamond 580 ALR. That's my purple TWSBI Eco. This is my mini TWSBI. This is the classic TWSBI, which we'll put right here. This is my clear TWSBI. We're gonna put this with the Pilot Pereira. This is the Quaco Sport. I think I got the fine nib, and I think it's an extra fine, which I'm not really a fan of. It's just too scratchy for me, so I might see if I can eventually replace the nib in that, because I'm never going to use it. So I have this. This is what started me down that rabbit hole This is one of those Noodler's fountain pen. It is the nice one with the, what you call it, nib. It moves, it flexes, it's the flex nib. And I love this pen. This pen is gorgeous. However, like, you have to do that ink thing, like, see this? And it will write like a lot. It is gorgeous. I love this. See, this makes no sense to me, because if I put this in here, if that presses, the nib is gonna open up. This is my platinum. I have Polar Brown ink in it right now. I really do like this pen. I don't remember which one it is, but it's a smooth writing pen. And then let's see if it's in here or if it's in, okay, this is my other Pilot. So I might end up doing this. We might end up switching some things around. And I might use that for my fountain pens. There should be another one in here. This one, which I've had to, it was coming undone. The cap was coming apart, so I put the washi tape on there. And this is the Pilot Pereira a medium nib. The way that this converter is, it doesn't put very much ink in it at all. So you can't really use it. I don't know why it's that way, but that's the way that it is. I still have my platinum carbon desk pen that I MacGyvered, and a few other things that can go in there. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, by the way, this is the bold nib, which I actually really love for headers. This is the medium nib. This is the fine nib. This is the fine nib. This is a medium nib. I need to clean that. This is the flex nib. I'm not sure what nib this is. I can't tell. I think it's a fine nib. Mostly I get fine and medium nibs. I wrote morning pages with this nib, with this pen this morning. So like I said, I need to clean that one. And this is coming loose, or something's coming loose on this one. This is coming loose. Yep, it's broken, I believe. I might have to see if TWSBI can fix that, if I can send it to TWSBI. I've never had to send a pen, but I'm probably going to send that one. Alright, y'all, so that's pretty much it. I am working on the Artist Way, working on the morning pages. I'm about to go in the house and make some shepherd's pie, and while things are cooking or whatever, I'm going to be finishing this and then taking notes. In this, I have not signed the contract, so that's one of the things I wanted to do in this video. Alright, let's get the contract. I've been listening to this version on Audible. I am at but I'm going back through with the physical one. So Burgess Taylor, understand that I am undertaking an intensive guided encounter with my own creativity. I commit myself to the 12-week duration of the course. Burgess Taylor, commit to weekly reading, daily morning pages, a weekly artist date, and the fulfillment of each week's tasks. I, Burgess Taylor, further understand that this course will raise issues and emotions for me to deal with. You're writing your name a lot here. I forgot about that. I commit myself to excellent self-care, adequate sleep, diet, exercise, and pampering for the duration of the course. And today is the 26th of September, 2023. So if I go through this and I do this again, I will just write the date there. I have the old, I think I signed the old one. I don't know. I'd have to check. This was my anniversary present. Is that not gorgeous? I want a red vanishing point. Gold nib, not gold nib. It doesn't matter. I do want a fine nib. I've got 2 medium nibs, I think, and 1 fine nib. But my fine nib that's in my blue one is broken. I need to replace it. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I've been doing morning pages. This is part of my magical morning routine. It's part of my magical morning mindset. So I'm going to do my oracle card for today. I want to start doing that in the mornings. This morning I was not able to do it because of all this stuff with the post office. So I'm going to pull the card now before we go, my oracle card. Let's see what it says, because today was a doozy.
Ooh, today was a doozy.
What does the universe need for me to learn from today? Other than patience and a sense of humor. seasons. So I'm going to put that this way, and then I'm going to go. Y'all have a great one. Don't forget to do the YouTubey things, you know, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. There was something else. I didn't do an introduction. So if you're new and you've made it this far, I'm Burgess Taylor. Thank you. Welcome. If you've been here for a while, y'all, I'm so glad you're here. Big thank you to my patrons, because without y'all, none of this would be possible. So y'all have a great one. I'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all. It's all crooked. That would be why. Yeah. Thanks, y'all.